Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what is very possibly the final episode of Kohaku's route of Tsukihime. And, well, when last we left off, we went through the final stretches, our final approach to the end. But we're not quite there yet. But I think in this episode, if all goes well, fingers crossed, toes crossed, so on and so forth, anything you want to cross them. This will be the final episode. This will have Kohaku's ending, rather. So, breathe with me. Breathe. Actually, I can do a thing. Nah, wait, I'll hold off on that. For now. I'm excited. I love Kohaku's ending. And, well, you know, the whole seeing things end and all that. But without any further stalling, let's get back into it, shall we? Well, last time we chose this option. We chose to wait until she walks by and attack her from behind. So, let's just kill her before she notices me. This is it. I don't plan on ending up like Shiki in that dream. I will dismantle Tono Akiya right here and now. Oh, did I remember to start? Yes, I did. I started my timer. Good on me. I'm not that forgetful. I focus on the lines running along the wall. On the other side, I can hear footsteps. More intently, I stare hard at the wall as if my brain would fry. The footsteps are right in front of me. Across this thin wall, Akiya is waiting, completely defenseless. If I do this well, I don't even have to do it myself. Tono Akiya will die being crushed by the wall. No, the wall is too thin. That won't kill her. So, then, cutting that long hair and dismembering her body is my role. Kill Akiya, the no longer human Akiya. She is someone I can kill. She is no longer human, but still. But Akiya is Tonoshiki's younger sister. Do that, just because she isn't human anymore. Throb. Headache. I thought the headache was gone, so why? Throb, throb, throb. This headache. The pain feels like my eyes will burst from my head. It's because I tried to see the lines on the wall. My head, it hurts. If it hurts this much, my recent self feels like it will go away. Throb, 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 throb. Don't think. Ignore the headache. If I think right now, I will definitely recognize my mistake. Before that happens, before I return to Tonoshiki, I have to kill Akiya before she kills me. I swing my knife with all my strength. A dry sound. With one giant swing, I draw a circle in the wall with my knife that cuts cleanly through the wall like butter. And then, facing the hallway, I kick down the cut wall. Akiya's voice almost sounds comical. It's only natural. Having a large circle suddenly appear in the wall and burst out against her, she should be surprised. And it's all over. I jump through the opening in the wall and into the hallway. Over here, my figure is completely hidden from Akiya's view by the wall. The collapsing wall rushes towards Akiya. The red hair wraps around it. It even steals heat from inorganic things. The wall starts to break apart. But before she can break it down, my knife dismantles it. Pieces. The wall falls into clumps of varying size. all happens in an instant. The scene lasts for one instant. Her hair races back up. It wraps around my body. But it's too late. I slice through both the wall and the fiery aura around her. She won't be able to instantly put out more heat, not that it matters. Because my knife is far faster than her hair as I push her down and get on top of her. Huh? Akia's voice. My knife is raised. All I have to do is pass the line running from her left collarbone to her right lung. But Akia's hair is wrapping around my arm. It flows around my neck, around my body. I know that if I wait, in an instant, my body will be vaporized. Throb. But this headache does not go away. My head hurts, Akia. Even though the command to kill repeated itself so many times in my head, and I hated you so much, but still. Why did I wake up? Why did Akia suddenly look like her old self? If it wasn't for that, I would have brought this knife down. But still. My skin is burning. The hair that wraps around my body steals my heat. My vision starts to fade. I can't force Akia down. With a breath. My body is so light now that it feels like Akia could blow me over with one breath. But my arms are still alive. I can still make it. If I don't die, victory is mine. As long as I can kill her now, she can't steal any more of my heat. But still, for some reason, I can't bring down my knife. How incredibly naive. Akia will kill me without hesitation. I already know that. Because Akia, she's not the Akia from before. But still, such a thing. I just can't do it. Throb, headache. It has bothered me many times, but I have to think it this time. I was wrong, thinking that just because she isn't human, she isn't like the old Akia, it's acceptable to kill her. No matter how much she changes, Akia is Akia. Always helping me, always waiting for me, my dear sister. That. Why did I think I could hurt her? Throb. My headache disappears. The strength in my body also disappears. As my mind dims, I put all my strength into my arms so my knife will not descend on Akia. Why won't you kill me? Akia's voice. I am a vampire, right? A monster that feeds on human blood at night. I'm trying to kill you right now, and I even killed Kohaku. So why do you have that sad look on your face? My heat is still being stolen. Unlike me, Akia really has no mercy. Already, my body feels cold, as if I already died. Stop it. It's not fair to die looking like that. I'm the one to blame you, so you should hate me to the end. Can't you even say that you hate me for killing Kohaku? Kohaku had to hate me too. I'm the daughter of Tono Makihisa. and I kept her bound to the mansion while I knew her feelings. That's why I thought it would be okay if it was Kohaku. If she wanted revenge on the Tono family, then I would play along. Even if drinking her blood made me less than human, because she hated me, I thought I couldn't help it. I thought it couldn't be helped. I see. Akiya was the same as me. She knew. She knew that Kohaku-san plotted on our downfall, but still. But it couldn't be helped, right? I had no way of making it up to her. If she wanted it, then the most I could do as a member of the Tono blood was to support her. That's wrong. I surprised myself as I voiced my thoughts. I'm still alive, it seems. What? Nisan, I can't hear you well. That's wrong, Akiya. Kohaku-san doesn't hate anyone. She didn't wish for all this because she wanted to. That's right. It's just that she couldn't find any other purpose, so she desperately acted out that plan. That was all she could do. All she could do was try with all her might to deceive herself into thinking that she had a purpose to live. Akiya, I think I led a happier life compared to you or Kohaku-san, so I'm sorry. I don't know. Neither your pain from being bound to the Tono family nor Kohaku's pain, where this was all she could do. How ironic. No one is to blame. Not me, not you, not Shiki, not Kohaku-san. No one is to blame. So why? Why did we end up choosing to kill each other? Nisan, maybe you can still make it. Akiya still being pinned, she looks up at me aimlessly as she says this. You will die soon, Nisan. But if you kill me, I think you can make it. Well, Kohaku is no longer alive, so I can't say that for sure. Her eyes turn serious as she looks up at me. Right. So please hurry up and swing down your knife. That will save you. Akiya sulkily says those ridiculous words. Jeez. I'm saying that if I could do that, I would have already done it a long time ago. Fine. If you can't do that, then I will be the one who survives. Okay? Starting tomorrow, I will turn these streets into a painting of pure hell. Not just Hisui, but I will make people like your dear friends suffer. I can tell she's pretty serious. Idiot. If you did that, a scary person from somewhere would come and make things difficult. I bet there's a skilled vampire hunter out there who would fight you day and night. Funnily, that would be an interesting bad end, at least in my opinion, if they, gave you that choice. Because that would almost certainly be CL fighting Akiya, and that's always fun. So, don't you think about painting a scene of pure hell? If at all possible, I want her to resist sucking blood even though it might be hard, and just live like she did before all of this. Why? Why do you look at me like that, Nisan? I'm no longer the Akiya from before. Even now, I want to bite into your neck. Just like Shiki, I'm a crazed, possessed monster, right? Then you should return to how you were like before and kill me once and for all. She pouts and looks as if it was my fault. She says I should kill her. That's certainly my own words from before. But that isn't good. I can't do it. I can't kill you, Akiya. You're thinking about me from before, but I'm different. I'm not the Tono Akiya you know. No, that has nothing to do with it. Even if you were possessed and it was to destroy that, as Tono Shiki, I can't harm Tono Akiya. I love this black-haired girl who forgave me so much these past 8 years. Even if I love her as a sister, different from the way she feels. Akiya, you're my dear sister. I can't ever hurt you. Akiya opens her eyes. Her shoulders fall as she lets out a deep breath. What are you saying? You've always hurt me, Nissan. If you can't even realize that, then you really are dense, aren't you? Her whispered voice is very gentle, and then she brings both hands to my stopped hand. With just that, I can see her intentions. I try to pull back, but I have no strength. Just like she said, I lost the freedom to control my body a long time ago. Stop it, Akiya. I frantically raise my voice. Akiya pretends not to hear me and smiles. Jeez, that's why I have to do it all myself, even now. Her smile seems happy, but also full of sadness. She puts power into her hands. The knife descends. But that's not where the line is. Just her heart. If that is pierced, it will be fatal and painful. Akiya? I can't stop the arm. I can't prevent Akiya from doing so. How can this happen? In the end, I tried to save 2 people important to me. Yet, I'm about to lose them both before my very eyes. No. What is it? My arm is stopped. Akiya's 2 hands pressing down on my arm. As if embracing them, someone drapes over them as well. Akiya looks disbelievingly at that figure. I, just like Akiya, stare blankly. Kohaku? Yes? Akiya-sama, it is me. It is me, so please let go. With a face close to tears, Kohaku-san pulls the knife away from Akiya. Kohaku. Akiya is in a daze. As if the demon that caught a hold of her is completely left, she stares at Kohaku-san in surprise. I see. You're alive, Kohaku. Yes. Akiya-sama, you made me lose consciousness. That last instant, you held back from killing me. Her eyes flicker with sadness. Even while possessed by fury, there was still humanity deep within Akiya. That was what saved Kohaku-san and Akiya. Akiya sighs. She closes her eyes as she lets out that breath. Goodness. I guess this means you've won everything. You're alive, and this is the end of the Tono bloodline. But maybe it's for the best. To be honest, I was thinking of resting too. Her arms drop to her sides. Go ahead, Kohaku. Nissan wasn't able to, but you can kill me, right? I tried to kill you, and I am the daughter of the hated Tono Makihisa. Kohaku-san holds the knife and stares at Akiya. And she shakes her head. It is terribly quiet. Like melting ice, time flows by calmly. That's strange. I wonder why even Kohaku can't kill me. With her eyes still closed, she speaks softly as if she was sleeping. Of course. It is because I like you, Akiya-sama. Clang. The knife Kohaku-san was holding clatters to the ground. No matter how much you... Wrong voice. No matter how much you hate me, I want to always serve you. So Akiya-sama, if you feel sorry for me at all, please do not die. If you die like this, I will go back to being the Kohaku from before. You're asking something pretty difficult. A deep sigh. Akiya averts her gaze as if she was pouting. But I guess it can't be helped. I owe you from before, so I won't do anything for now. Same for you, Nisan. I will think that it's good enough for you to love me as your sister. Her hair flows. The binding around my body disappears, and I collapse to the floor. At some point, the sky became deep and clear. The silver moon, the pale hallway shows no trace of the fiery aura. Akiya's hair is still red, but the mirage that burdened her is long gone. Now, with Kohaku-san here, Akiya should be okay. My mind starts to recede. My cold body starts to drift towards sleep. But before that, I watch the peaceful moonlight and think, after a while, after I've gotten used to living in the mansion, I think, selfishly, that we'll be living happily like right now. The final epilogue, or the epilogue for Kohaku's true ending. I'm going to take a quick drink, and, well, if you drink, then let's clink for the final ending. In 3, 2, 1. Yay! Yes, I have a shot glass near me that I keep the wine cork in because I like to hold on to wine corks because I'm weird. I like to keep them for the wine that I'm drinking anyway. And I do like wine. Even though I'm not drinking a red this time, I'm actually drinking a white. Italian Pinot Grigio, if you're curious. What is it? Sangiovese, I think, is the region. I'm not sure. It's proper, like, imported from Italy. Pinot Grigio. It's quite nice. It's not super expensive either. I don't buy expensive wine, actually. I'm a cheap drunk. Anyway. Dreams of sunshine. An epilogue. Shiki-sama, please wake up. Shiki-sama, I hear a voice. Hisui's voice that I have heard so many times. It is past time. I do not think it is a good idea for you to keep sleeping like this. Hisui's reserved voice. But with that, it's impossible to wake me up since I was so excited last night. I couldn't get to sleep. Shiki-sama, please wake up or I think Akiya-sama will be mad at you again. That instant, my mind snaps from its dozing. I jump up from bed. Hisui stares at me from the side as I panic. I can hear the voices of cicadas from outside. It's still morning, but the sun is streaming in pretty strong, and my sweat drenches my pajamas. Well, it's a pretty typical summer morning. Morning, Hisui. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui gives a succinct bow. She acts very calmly, but I got a good feeling about this. Hisui, don't tell me Akiya hasn't left yet. Yes, Akiya-sama is waiting in the sitting room until she sees your face, Shiki-sama. That's right, I think she's been waiting for about an hour now. I look at the clock. It tells me it's around 10 in the morning. Damn, I see her waiting around so late today of all days. Because this is the morning that you leave for your trip, Shiki-sama. I think it is only natural for Akiya-sama to see you. Her gaze is painful for some reason. That is supposed to be a secret, but maybe Hisui and Akiya already know about it. Got it. Anyway, I'll go to the sitting room right away. Please go there ahead of me. As you wish. Then, excuse me. Hisui courteously exits the room. After changing into the clothes I got ready yesterday, I sling a bag over my shoulder and leave my room. I see Akiya in the sitting room, and she really doesn't seem to be in a good mood. Hey, good morning, Akiya. Good morning, Nissan. You're taking things slow for the morning of a trip, aren't you? She looks at me with a sharp glance. Sorry. I couldn't sleep last night and was awake till early morning. It's still getting up early for me. Oh? Looking forward to a trip so much you couldn't sleep? How cute. Nissan, are you looking forward to playing with Inui-san so much? Oh god. That was our excuse, huh? Why do you sound like that? Of course the trip is fun. I see. You seem almost drunk with happiness. No, that's just being drunk in real life. I kid, I haven't had that much to drink. You've been waiting for this day since the start of summer, right? I don't know where you're going with Inui-san, but there has to be something really good waiting for you there, right? Akiya-sama, I do not think that is quite right. Something good is something that is here, not something that is waiting. Ah, that's right. There would have to be a person to be waiting, right? There must be something wrong with me. I guess I was just waiting for Nissan too long. These two. They seem to be in harmony all of a sudden. Well then, Nissan, how long will you be gone? 7 days. Why do you ask? Oh, really? That's pretty short. Since you can only see her once in a while, I thought you would be spending your whole summer break there. Nissan, don't you feel sorry for Kohaku like that? What are you saying? I'm just going to a random trip with Inu. I'm not going to see Kohaku-san at all. Anyway, I see her all the time. She's still coming here every weekend, so there's no need for me to go see her. I don't think they're buying the shit that he's selling. There's really no need, but she is probably lonely. Actually, I think this is probably Shiki saying that. Is probably lonely, and I stare down at the floor. Damn it, what's wrong with it? It is summer vacation after all, so they should pretend not to notice that I'm going to see Kohaku-san. Oh, it's already late. I can't let her wait any longer, so I'll get ready. So I'll let you go for today. Akiya sounds like she's having fun as she rises from the sofa. I'll leave it up to you, Hisui. I will be back in the evening so we can maliciously gossip about Nissan then. Yes, let's. So, what's with all these shifts in Akiya's personality and even Hisui's? I will be going. Nissan, you should be going as well. I'm not hoping for any souvenirs, so please relax. Akiya disappears towards the lobby. And then... Man, I want to find a good man. Oh, I think that's actually Akiya saying that. Man, I want to find a good man too. She leaves her last complaint loudly. She seems to be getting more cheerful each day. I really didn't think things would end up this way. It's been about a year since then. There's been a lot that has changed, but the biggest changes were in Akiya and Kohaku-san. Simply put, Akiya is still like back then. Her hair is still red, but she dyes it black. No, it's not like she uses any chemicals, but it seems she can change it with her will. she still has the urge to drink blood, so every once in a while she will suck on a blood pack used for transfusions. Akiya absorbed some sort of evil spirit from Shiki. If I recall, isn't using blood packs instead of sucking people's blood a thing from the Vampire... God, I know the game is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I think it's Vampire the Masquerade or VTM or whatever. Isn't that a thing in that's pretty common for vampires to... I don't know. That's why she originally went on a rampage, but since then, I guess she has control over it. Simply put, it weakened when it transferred to Akiya, and its only influence is making Akiya strong-willed. Well, she's more like a bully than strong-willed, but if I tell her that, she will get angry, so I'm not going to. Not only did it make her a bit more honest, but it also increased her power. Thanks to that, Akiya can exert better control over her tonal blood. That's probably why she can hide the color of her hair. To say the results, she's pretty much invincible, and as her dear Oni-chan, it's pretty troublesome to keep her under control. With regards to Kohaku-san, she became independent after the new year started. Because Akiya is now fine by herself, and maybe because she's planning something, Kohaku-san left to work at a mansion of a branch in the Tono family in the mountain recesses of Nagano. But at the end of the week, she comes back here and the four of us pass the time together like always. Before, I asked her why she decided to do that, and she answered that there was something she wanted to investigate and that I should wait patiently until she is done. Because I love her, I couldn't refuse, so all I can do now is wait. Since then, even though Kohaku-san and I can meet at the end of every week, being alone together is difficult because of Akiya and Hisui. Also, Kohaku-san and Akiya are on very good terms. Kohaku-san likes Akiya, and Akiya cares for Kohaku-san. About me and Kohaku-san, Akiya has acknowledged it openly. She did, but that's fine. If you're going to do as you please, Nissan, then I will just do as I please. She added that random exclamation which can mean anything. Sigh. That's how it was, and in the midst of all that complexity, I received a letter from Kohaku-san. The letter said that there was something she wanted to show me, so she wants me to go to Nagano during summer break. After seeing that, I planned this insane trip immediately. I'm supposed to be spending the week with Arihiko, but Akiya and Hisui doubt me. Geez, those two, what do they think of me? That you're a lying liar who lies, Shiki-sama. Ugh. My heart skipped a beat. I wished Hisui would stop sneaking up on me and suddenly speaking like that. Shiki-sama, if you do not hurry, will you not miss the train? Crap, this isn't the time to be spacing out. Always one to be prepared, Hisui arranged transportation for me out to Nagano. I had reserved a seat on the train, so if I miss it, I'll have to pay out of pocket to ride. For a poor student without a job, that would be like suicide. Sorry, I'll be off. Sorry for being in a rush this morning. Carrying my bag, I exit the sitting room. From behind me, yes, please send my best regards to Nesan. Hisui's soft voice reaches my ears. The train continues forward. Bathed in the fragile white sunlight, it runs past the mountain countryside. Maybe it's because this is a really rural area, but I'm the only one in this car. Sitting by the window, I stare at the flowing scenery. The radiant sun illuminates my vision while the wind wafts comfortably on my cheeks. I glance down at the letter. There is a picture included in the letter, and the address of where we're meeting. I say their address, but there really isn't one. It's more of a take a left here and a right down this path and sort of place without an address. I hate directions like that. Just give me the address. Let me GPS a fucking route. You just tell me, oh, take a left at the old farmhouse, and then go up here, and then take a right when you get to the edge of the field, and when you get to the crossroads, hang a left and keep going. And then it'll be on your right. But if you get to the old red house, you'll have gotten too far. Like shit like that. It drives me up the fucking wall. This picture has to be of that place. Place to return to, huh? Where it is, I do have a feeling, without it being said, Kohaku-san probably remembered where it was. Those trivial words that Tono Makihisa said, just working off that information, she must have found that forest. That black forest, hidden from sight, the old mansion in the heart of the mountains. Long ago, the place where Nanayashiki spent his childhood. It'll still be a while until I reach my destination. Is it because the sunshine is unusually strong? Closing my eyes, I lean back against the seat. Like that, I fall into a dream. The sunshine that is so white, the smell of the air untainted by the touch of civilization. The endlessly pure sky, the shimmering summer air that rides on the wind, the wild grass of spring, the starry sky of autumn, the cold ground during the winter of my home. In summer, it was the bright flowers that steal your breath away. There, she is waiting. In front of a sea of flowers, the overwhelming scent of summer, a radiant smile that outshines even those sunflowers. In the midst of the burning heat, she greets me. Welcome back. This time, it is for real. As if fulfilling that childhood promise at last. Isn't it such a beautiful image? And that is the final ending of the final round of Tsukihime. Now let me take a drink first. This is, again, I flip-flop back and forth frequently about which is my favorite route, Kohaku or Hisui. I think what it boils down to is I like Kohaku's route a little bit more, but I like Hisui's route a little bit more, but I like Kohaku's character more. And it's really a hard decision for me. And God, I can't say for sure that that's my outright favorite ending, but it probably is. Well, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. It's one of those things I have to think about. Yes, credits. I love Kohaku's route. And a lot of that has to do with Kohaku as a character. Kohaku is, in my opinion, the best character in this game. It is not without question, mind you, but it's not really a much of a competition. I love Kohaku as a character. I love her story. I love her character arc. I love her character in the other routes, especially in Hisui's route. She's very, very well written. All of the characters in this visual novel are very well written. Even Arihiko, who I don't like, because I don't like that type of people in real life, which is why I don't like him. I don't think he's a bad character. I just dislike the character because I dislike that type of people, if that makes sense. So I guess, yes, we'll take Ciel Sensei's lesson. You have reached Kohaku's true ending. Well done. There is only one ending for Kohaku-san. If you have come this far, If you have come this far, you should understand that Kohaku-san's story is the prop man of Tsukihime, the story to tie up all the remaining events. I've King of the Hill in mind, and I thought that said propane for a second. Oh well, I'm just an idiot. Thank you so much for all your hard work. After a long time, their stories have ended. Ended, quote unquote. I mean, there's still Kagetsu Toya and the fan disc that I will probably never read. I will read Kagetsu Toya at some point, just not now. But please wait. There's still one person remaining. Yes, this story's main character. His story is not over yet. In the heavens is the cold, round moon, but even that moon cannot be eternally the same. After this end of all the stories, the story of Tonoshiki is waiting to be finished there. Oh, the title screen's changed, and oh, there's another option. Well, that's for next time, though. This is the last episode of Kohaku's Route. But it's not the last episode of Tsukihime. There's going to be one more episode. One final story. We're going to go through Eclipse, and I will give my final thoughts on the story, as well as how I think this playthrough, read-through, whatever you want to call it, went. The series went as a whole. Probably. It depends on how drunk I am. Because I'm going to drink and celebrate. Yay! Final episode of Tsukihime. So, next time, you wrap this up, this beautiful story up together once and for all. So I hope to see you all there.